Okay, well. Oh! All right, here it is. The 23 chassis. Pretty freaking crazy. After what happened at Long Beach, I decided, although it was amazing that the chassis got pulled and it got straightened, I didn't like not having my own fate in my own hands. I relied on somebody else to shut down his entire shop and pull my chassis. And although that was great, and I can never be more thankful for what Hector did, what if Hector had COVID? What if Hector was out of town on vacation with his family? What if he wasn't around? I would literally be screwed. So, the plan is, build a spare chassis, have it completely caged, painted, panels fit, ready to go. So if anything ever does happen like that, all we do is swap it over to the new chassis and roll. And this is probably gonna be the chassis that I'm gonna use for 2023. Hell yeah. What up, everybody? It is officially the off season. I mean, there's not really an off season when you're constantly doing demos, have the demo car, race car that needs to get torn down, sponsor talks, contracts, agreements, deals. But the Formula Drift season is over. SEMA is over. The car is back from SEMA and about ready to get torn down. It performed great this year. She's rough, without a doubt, so it needs to get fully torn down. Normal rebuild stuff is new and fresh engine, fresh diff, fresh gearbox, fresh axles, put all the spare stuff in, send all this stuff out. But in the meantime, something else that we have cooking, and I've been kind of talking about it to some people and I'm sharing it on social media a little bit, but behind me is the new chassis. Yeah, it's the new one. It's not a second car. I'm not building another one of those. It's the last thing I need. I am building a spare chassis because after the crash in Long Beach, this thing was extremely twisted and this thing's been on a frame machine probably 5 or 6 times in its life. So I think it's just time. And then that one will be the backup. So all of those parts, engine, gearbox, wiring, subframes, suspension, brakes, all of that will be transferred onto this. Some stuff will get left over here, like some of the old rockers, the firewall that's glued in, and kind of stick with that car, and then that will be the spare chassis ready to go in case we need anything. So, we have definitely been busy over the last, how long have we been working on this thing?
Months, but like,
yeah,
to get to this point, maybe 3 weeks?
Yeah, we haven't really been putting that much work into it just because it's been so busy with the season over there. We got this chassis for almost nothing, which is why we decided it's probably a good idea to build it. If I had to buy like a $10,000 Corvette from Copart just to strip it of this, maybe I would think twice, but the chassis was almost free. So as soon as we got it, we had a little bit of time. Alec completely stripped the car. And then for the last 2 to 3 weeks, we've kind of been kicking it into high gear. I've been gone at SEMA, the car's been gone, and Alec's been just throwing down. He got all the bolts and tabs and everything cut off. All the glue has been removed, all the rockers, all the body panels, all of that stuff. And just to get you guys up to speed, to fill you in, the firewall has been all capped, plugged, sealed, riveted, You see all of this stuff here. He's been removing all the slag from the chassis because there's a ton of slag. Kind of clearancing out where we know that we need header clearance, and generally just removing brackets, tabs, and cutting the hole for the gearbox, that sort of stuff. So where we're at right now, I decided it's time. We got to pick up the GoPro. We got to key you guys in and show you the build. So there's going to be a couple of small tweaks that we do from that car to this car, but really it's just going to be all the stuff that we've done to that car over the years. Just do it all at once, because that car has been, the front end's been repainted 2 times. The underside has been repainted. That thing had rockers, like stock rockers originally. We took it off, so we painted underneath the rockers. So many stages have gone through with that car, where this one is just gonna be all at once. So we built our new rear structure here, same as the other car. You can see we cut this out so that you can get to the quick change, because the quick change cover bolt. This is great. I can run back and forth and show you guys this is why we do things, and this quick change right there in the way. So we have to be able to make clearance for that. So match that to the last one. Welded in the nuts that go for like the radiator stay, because you can come over here and see. Yeah, I like this, having both the cars here. The stay pieces for the radiator right there. Bolt to that piece. And we're ready to cut. So, welcome to the new build. Welcome to the new chassis. Same as the old chassis. Ready to rip. Let's do it. Let's cut this freaking thing.
How you like the tactic? I don't want to go this way.
You want me to do it?
Yeah, I'm afraid, dude. You should make the first cut on
I
your
know, I should make the first cut. I mean, there's been small cuts, but this is the first real cut. Oh, wow. Short bet. Ayo.
Oh, wow.
Now it looks like a freaking race car. Got the welder out. Decided we're gonna TIG weld it in. Since I TIG welded this, I figure I might as well TIG weld it on the car. I usually have a rule for myself, especially when I'm just a race car. If it's on the bench, I TIG weld it. If it's on the chassis, I MIG weld it. But we got some time. The rush is not imminent. Danger to finish is not on the horizon. We're doing our thing, so might as well TIG weld it. Be good practice for me anyways. And I can't believe I literally need to start practicing what I preach. I can't believe I was cutting with this thing. It's a golden rule. You never ever leave your sweatshirt thing on there. That's how you die, dude. Get sucked in the grinder, wrapped around your throat. Yeah, you die. Screw that thing. All right, let's get welded. Got the rear insides welded. Going to leave this edge to weld for when these get in from the laser cutters. It's the bash bar plate. It's the same bolt pattern as the front and the back. Yeah, same as that bash bar plate there. It just needs to fit inside, and I make it way thicker. That's like all 1/8 plate. I'll probably make it like at 1/4 or something. So it's really solid. Do the same thing on the last car. So waiting for that for the laser cutters. So I'm bridging this gap from where that piece could be. Probably could have like notched the piece of box tube in and made that fit. But the piece that I bought from the metal store was exactly 24 inches, and I probably needed like 25.5 or so to be able to notch it in. So just welding this little pretty cap on there, no big deal. Cut these out, lay it in, weld it up, and it'll be capped. And then for the bottom, because there is a gap, that same gap basically on the bottom, but I weld the tow hooks in. So a tow hook will weld right here in the seam, and then that'll be nice so that I can weld this to the tow hook and then the frame rail to the tow hook on the other side. So So that'll look nice. Got to order those tow hooks up. They're just some stuff that you get from Summit. So I'm gonna weld this guy up. That's fun, just shit burning off the inside of the frame rail.
All the shit in there.
Yeah,
Yeah, that happened.
galvanized.